Joining us now from Paris is France 24 senior reporter Catherine Norris-Trent. Catherine, good to see you. As we just said, turnout has been a big concern. Do we have any idea what turnout is looking like this time?
Hi there, Monty. Turnout again seems very low. We got the figures in as of midday French time from the Interior Ministry, and they showed a turnout of 12.66%. So that's just fractionally up on the turnout from the first round of voting, which led to a historic low voter turnout at the end of the day. It was just over 12% then, up a tiny bit now, but nothing like the boost in turnout that politicians from across the spectrum had been calling for, really calling on people to come out and vote in these regional elections. I have to say, I'm outside a polling station here in Paris's 19th arrondissement in the city's northeast. People I've been speaking to on these streets, I mean, there's not a great deal of enthusiasm for these elections. Hard to find anyone who has been into the polling station here and cast their ballot. People telling me that they just didn't care, they didn't feel it mattered to them, and that it wouldn't change anything anyway. So the signs are we look set for another big show of voter apathy coming out of these polls, which it has been worrying a lot of people in the political class just about what this could mean, not only these elections, but going forward. There's a presidential election in just 10 months' time here in France, of course.
So you've been hearing from people that they just don't care, they don't want to show up for this election. So a lot of apathy. But these regional elections, they're important in a larger sense. What's at stake?
That's right. People are trying to read into these election results to see if they can see any tendencies, any trends emerging before the 2022 presidential election here in France. So everyone looking at this as the last vote, the national vote anyway, before French people go to the polls to re-elect or kick out Emmanuel Macron. And so everyone's watching this, although it has to be said, with such high voter apathy, at least in the first round, it is difficult to see whether those trends would be reliable on a larger scale on a presidential vote. But you've got things like the battle for who takes control of the right in French politics, who takes over the helm of the left parties. That's been very fragmented for years. Then Emmanuel Macron and his party, La République En Marche, can they put down roots and build on the successes of 2017, or are they going to get a slap round the face? And then, of course, there's the Rassemblement National, the national rally of Marine Le Pen, looking, of course, to make ground. So there's a lot of dynamics at play. But France's political scene, while it really has been fragmented over recent years, there's also a sense of a huge disconnect, which we're seeing perhaps with this voter apathy. Remember, back before the pandemic, there was the whole yellow vest massive protests in France with people really hitting out at political elites. So anything really is up for grabs in these elections. And there's a sense that this is kind of a turning point in French politics and people deciding which way, if any, they're going to go.